So this is Jatoi's kitchen, or Jatoi's kitchen, I'm not sure how you'd say it. So here we've got Godzilla on duty outside to greet the guests. It's a sort of a sprawling building, very Thai in design, and it's it's sort of themed as I don't know, a junkyard or something like that. There's a monster on the roof eating the foliage. We've just seen Godzilla. And then over here, there's a tuk-tuk. They don't use tuk-tuks around here. They can use them privately, I think, but they're not actually used in Pattaya. There's a Suzuki. And there's a couple of cars here. And there's a car park over there. Nice big car park. And look at this. This is impressive. It's actually a Morris 8, and that was made probably just before I was born, or about the same time as I was born. It's very, very old. I'm really well impressed with that one. I did have, my first car was actually very similar to that. I had a Ford Pop. It's my first car, but that's another story. Okay, it's got wire wheels, as you can see, but they're actually not real ones. They're push-on hubcaps. And there we go. We've got a petrol pump and a BSA motorbike. Well, it's a motorbike. Let's leave it at that, shall we? So, there's the back end here. It's really, really nice. Look at that bumper. You don't get bumpers like that anymore. You get a bit of plastic stuck on the front, a bit of plastic stuck on the back. Have a look inside. Look at that. It's really impressive inside. It's been reupholstered. It looks really good inside, although it's hard to see because of the windows and reflection. So have a look around the side, and I was going to look in the windows, but couldn't really see in the windows very well. Oh, and there's the green man, the Hulk, with a pussycat on his shoulder. And walk this way. Okay, and there's a couple of dragons there. And there's the pussycat, not really on his shoulder. And back past here, past the tuk-tuk. It does look as though it works. I don't know if it's used. Maybe, maybe not. And there's a nice machine there. And look, it's the old big garage. Service and repair, the best hand job in town. Dare I even repeat that? The best hand job in town. That's some sign, that is. So here's the front as we walk in. And then it's just a cacophony of stuff to look at, really. There's little seats all over the place. You sort of have a seat here, a seat there, just spread out in little nooks and crannies. And there's just a load of stuff. Oh, I just love this sort of stuff. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Vespa service. There's some carvings, look at these. And there's a press. Is that a sugarcane press? I'm not sure. And then there's another press here. I'm not sure what it's for, but it looks impressive. There's a scale and a mangle. And there's another bit more carving there. And there's a dog. And here we have a cine camera. Look at that. There's some film in it too. I wonder what that is. It would be nice to see. So it's a Yaki Kiwa cine projector, but it seems to be also a Exanon. It looks impressive. It's a big machine there. It's being guarded by somebody who's working hard to try and get past, the Exanon projector. Maybe he's watching a war film, I don't know. Okay, so there's all sorts of random stuff. There's a rickshaw, a petrol pump, Harley signs, and there's a nice lady serving you petrol. Oh yeah, and here's a phone if you want to ring up somebody. A bit of a tuk-tuk, another bicycle. Esso, put a tiger in your tank. I remember that from years ago. And there's a big bird. Almost as big as me. Couple of bits of mechanical stuff, a pump. And a clocking in clock. You want to arrive at work and clock in? This is what you need. None of your modern stuff with the fingerprint. It's a card. So there's an outboard motor here. What? Every restaurant should need an outboard motor. And a bicycle. It's looking a bit old, that bicycle. It's had a few trips around the world, that one. With a pump on the back. For some random reason. And this is the food. Now, I don't know what the food was like, really. Mine was really nice. That's mine there on the left. That was a sweet and sour prawn. And I don't know what the others are, because they're Thai. But everybody seemed to enjoy their food. And I enjoyed I did try the other ones, but they were just a bit too spicy for me. So I just stuck to the sweet and sour, which is within my not very spicy or not spicy at all range. And then we had it, of course, with a bowl of rice. Look at that. Yeah, the food was good. Of course, it's a Thai place. You don't get pie and mash and an English breakfast here. But then, I didn't go there for that. It's just nice to have some Thai food sometimes. And to sit in nice surroundings with some nice people. What can I say? Okay, that was nice. That was a seafood one, spicy, no good to me. And I have no idea. Oh, and this is an omelette. Okay, so moving on, there was a guy outside hanging around doing nothing. And then we've got loads of other bits and bobs. That looks like they stole it from a train track. Who knows? And maybe that too, although that could be a car headlamp. Looking at all this stuff here. There's just a plethora of random stuff. Jars full of little dishes. Hacks. Do you remember hacks? I do. They were made in England when I was a kid, but they were imported. I think they're sent to Malaysia or somewhere. Or they're made around the world now. So we've got a few cigarettes and a phone. Here you go, you put your money in there and phone your friends. Tell them to come and join you. And there's some random matches and lighter fuel. And then some random fag packets here. No, I don't know any of these. More cigarettes. Oh yeah, there's one that I recognise. And there's the Hacks tin again. You see them all over the place actually. Okay, there's a dog and a donkey and a geezer. And looks like a telephone there. And look at that. Going outside, there's even a float plane on the roof. How impressive is that? I'm jealous. I want one of them on my roof too. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.